Hello, one person on the internet that watches this video. Today I got some great ideas for driving things that should not be driven. So this is a bit of a souped up version of just a LX pesima, uh, without the tires. So what we're gonna try and figure out is how well you can drive without tires. And I've done a little bit of testing uh, off camera without recording just to see if it's possible, uh, but not much else besides for driving. I did figure out that it is better driving the mud, but for now I'm just gonna do some driving with wacky pesima and see what we can do. So the car is super slippery, and has no brakes whatsoever. So that's going to be the first of many crashes today. But since the car is so slippery, it doesn't turn, except for when you use the e-brake, the parking brake, to slide it around corners. It's almost how you have to corner everything, and usually at super slow speeds. So it's an interesting vehicle to drive. So let's see if we can get this up to speed and drive it without okay, without hitting trees, I was going to say, but then it turned out. And surprisingly, for having no tires, you can get pretty darn fast on just the rims, especially in the mud, due to it being muddy and the mud kind of like getting in your tire. But you see just how much the car slides there. It's almost impossible to stop. When you get on the road, it's a significantly slower to drive, sorry. But going downhill, you still get to pretty decent speeds until you have to turn or just ride the wall like a magnificent driver who knows exactly what they're doing, as I am, because I've driven. Wait a minute, sorry, I got distracted. Look at the rim on that tire. What is that? That is so messed up looking. Yeah, so that's a thing that does not drive. Oh boy, that rim is messed up. So right now, let's just, for the fun of it, take a different car. Ooh, okay. This is a modded car, and I'm going to attempt to take the wheels off on the monster truck, and I think you can. And if you can't, there's something else really funny you can do. Chassis, suspension. Okay. But this is something hilarious, which I'll do anyway. Which people who've seen the monster truck mod might not know about is the transport wheels on the monster truck. Now, these are in fact still huge wheels, but they're itsy bitsy compared to the scale of the monster truck. So we're gonna try to race this around on just like terrain it's not meant for. It looks super derp. But you can still go pretty fast on these wheels. Well, broke that. Don't really want to drive that around, just want to show that off. But what I really want to do is grab a D series. No, didn't want to spawn it up yet, but that's fine. I want to grab the D series Beast and take the tires off on this one to see what happens without tires on such a beastly vehicle. But so front wheel hubs, front wheels, front tires. You just scroll at the top, and there they are. The empty option. Boom. Rear wheels, rear wheel hubs, rear wheels, rear tires. Empty. And that gives us something that looks a little like a school bus without wheels. AKA something really strange looking. And this vehicle with the turbo and everything, you can, I feel like I'm on ice, like ice skates. Ooh, crap. Nailed the lane. Look at the car though. It just ate it. It flipped the door inside out and just ate the side of the car. I mean, from this side, like right in here, it looks perfectly fine. From the other side, it was totally messed up. So let's just drive back because we can. Super slippery with the beast. And the absolute 0 on the off-road ability scale, that's for sure. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. Well then, we'll respawn it here. Pull it out of this. And try and go somewhere else. A bit slower. And I'm gonna get up to speed here, and then something I also noticed is braking hard, at least in this pesima, caused the wheel axles to just give up and brake. Same does not seem to be the case for the beast. It must have stronger parts or different stopping distance, something like that. But it is doing pretty good without tires. Besides for the immense slipperiness. Oh boy. I wasn't braking there. I probably should have to not destroy this car. But it still works, so we'll keep driving it for a bit. Oh. Oh. Hold on. Yes. Upright. Again. This is something I haven't tried. Let's try this on sand. I think this is... I need a new vehicle, like, fresh model. But this actually works great on sand. Still no traction, but I mean, what do you expect? There are no wheels. I think it's doing pretty good though. So we'll drive this off into the water or something and get a new vehicle. I'm thinking maybe the custom version of the hopper is what I want to do next. Oh, come on. That was a sad crash. Let's just dump this into the ocean. Okay, I can't steer left. I can only go right. Come on. Come on. Darn it. It still wants to drive. Finally. Okay. So next up, we'll go with the Ishibu Hopper. Or Ibishu. Get out the custom version. This one has enormous tires. So we'll see what happens when it doesn't have enormous tires. And when I don't lean on the controller. Park it, but okay, it's fine. So front wheels, empty. Rear suspension, rear wheel hubs, rear wheels, rear tires, empty. Okay. So, shoot, I think I just, dang it. Wait. Well, that was pointless. I just hit the reset button. Is this just a base model hopper now? It is. Well, let's try that again. And then, hopefully it didn't reset the mods for this. No. Okay. Nope. Okay. Try this again. Frame. Front suspension. Front wheel hubs. Front wheels. Front tires. Empty. Rear suspension. Rear wheel hubs. Rear wheels. Rear tires. Empty. And now that we're operating on really thick discs, we'll see what we can do. Now these stick out a lot from the car. The wheels stick out just as much normally, but I never really paid attention to it till now, where I'm focused on the wheels, but you know, these stick out a lot. So you have to be careful to stay on the road and not hit any trees or plants or anything like that, which is proving to be very difficult, but it's very forgiving on the turns. Like, you saw I was driving sideways a bit, and you know, wasn't totally out of control. It has decent stopping. So it's actually, the hopper in fact is not that bad of a vehicle, even without tires. Except for when you try and make quick stops like that. Yeah, I slid about like 100 feet from where I just was. So, move a whole lot. So let's try it on dirt. And the dirt's probably gonna be all harder to drive on. But now we're on the runway, so we can see how fast we can get the hopper driving before we get to the end on steel wheels. So about 82 miles an hour on just rims. Ooh, it's a nasty crash. Well, actually, it just like shoved the front up of my car and made the headlights look even cooler. But yeah, again, no stopping distance on any car with just 3 wheels. Okay, come on. brake is definitely helpful for getting it to go around corners. And so, oh, ooh, I can make this in reverse. Okay, I can't make this in reverse, so back down the hill we go. But I just noticed this is kind of like an off-road trail here. I want to see if we can make it. What the heck? Oh, okay. So, lock the differentials. I bet we can get just a little bit more traction out of this. So, even without wheels, if you just lock the differentials and control your speed a bit, the off-road hopper. Oh, what is this? Oh boy. I couldn't really see that crash. Can't really see that crash in slow-mo there, but I did not know there was a bridge here. That's pretty cool. But goodness, where was I? I think I was saying that it's still a capable off-roader without tires. Actually kind of surprising, because you would think that trying to off-road without off-road tires, or tires at all, would just result in complete inability to drive. It's really not that bad. So anyway, one last crash, and I think that'll be it. That was a sad crash, but thank you for watching, if you did watching, and go ahead and throw a suggestion in the comments for a game you would like to see, or something you would like me to do on YouTube. So, thanks again, and bye!